Hey everybody, this is Blue. Sorry I haven't been making many videos right now. We're dealing with that pandemic right now, so everybody's life I think is a little chaotic right now. The video I wanted to do today was talking about my 10 rules for spirituality. Now, these are what I view as the important things that we have to follow so that we have positive spiritual growth. Okay. Number 10 is kind of an odd one: science over beliefs. Now, I am a realist. I believe that we need to follow established rules on many aspects of life. Science is a set of rules, a set of proven, observable events, and we need to follow that. I think that people that are willing to put their beliefs above science are deluded. And if you are putting your beliefs beyond proven science, then you need, in my opinion, to reevaluate everything. Science is not the enemy of. See, science can prove our beliefs. Science can prove things to be real, which will actually further our beliefs. A lot of pagans, witches, we love to use herbs for various things. And we have this large lore about herbs. Well, these have been proven to be true and false, and depend on the plant, such as cloves. Now, we use cloves for cooking, yes, but clove oil has been proven to kill dental pain. So science has backed this up. It has been proven. So part of our lore is actual scientific fact, and I think that is important to have. Number 9 is to ignore the titles. This has been one of my pet peeves for a long time, especially when I was first starting out as a pagan. You see, there were a lot of people that were incorporating titles with their names on their social media. So you couldn't be Paul. No, you were the high priest. And then they come up with some order name and all that. And so they were kind of wrapped up in the power, the leadership point. And I think if you are all about getting that title, then you're not in it for the right reasons, and your spirituality should be questioned, in my opinion. Okay. Number 8 is to have balance. Balance is so important. And what I mean by balance is there are so many aspects in our life that we live by, that we follow. We need to make sure that they're balanced. One of my pet peeves that I have seen in Wicca a lot is that everybody is saying, may the goddess bless you, blessed be the goddess this, goddess that. But there are very few people that will openly say, God bless you. This is mostly because people are still kind of burned out and untrusting because of Christianity and the other Abrahamic religions, which are male dominant. I can understand that. But a lot of these people also claim to be Wiccan. Well, original Wicca had a lord and a lady. There was balance, male, female. Now, you can disregard that part, fine, but here's some scientific facts for you. Balance is important in nature. For an environment to prosper, there must be great balance, and it is very touchy. My example is Yellowstone National Park. For many years, they were trying to get rid of the wolves in Yellowstone, and they succeeded in getting rid of most of them. Well, this meant that there was this large deer bison population. Well, the deer ate certain stuff so much that they were affecting the environment, and thus streams were being affected. Everything in the environment was being affected because there were too many deer. Again, we'll take this as like a representation of the goddess, okay? Too many deer, too many gentle, beautiful things. But DNR decided that they were going to put wolves back into the ecosystem. And the wolves, they came back, they balanced out the deer. Well, the deer, with them not overeating and all that, that means other plants were able to grow. And because other plants were able to grow, that meant that how the water went back to the streams and all that changed. Streams built up, the beaver came back, such and so forth. So nature needs balance. And so we need balance in our spirituality and our lives as a whole. Number 7 is an open mind. We do not know everything, and I doubt that we will ever know everything. So we have to keep our mind for the world around us so that we can learn. We could be wrong. I think it is very foolish to assume that we are always right about this, that, and everything. And so we have to keep an open mind and being able to say, I was wrong. I have learned a lot from different points of view, and I think that is very important. Number 6, never stop learning. Like I said, we will never know everything, and so we should keep on learning. And learning is through reading books, interacting with people, going on nature hikes. There are so many ways for us to learn. So don't shut off the idea of learning. And for God's sake, people, who cares if you didn't use algebra today? I mean, did you use math at all? Then, hey, just move on. Number 5 is be honest. Being honest is hard for a lot of people, but the first person you have to be honest with is yourself. You have to accept yourself for all your faults and for all your good points. Then through that, you get to learn how to diminish your bad side and improve yourself overall. If you keep lying to yourself about who you are, what you are, you're never going to go any further. And if you can't do that, you also will not spiritually grow. So it is very important that you be honest. Now, you also have to be honest with other people, yes. If you want to be part of a community, be it pagan, witch, whatever, it doesn't matter if it's spiritual, religious, spiritual, political, whatever. If you can't be honest with others, people are not going to want to spend time with you. All right. And if they shut you out, you are going to be left alone. So honesty is the best policy. Respect other beliefs is rule number 4. This is very important. It is hard to respect all beliefs, but you got to try to at least respect the person's right to believe what they believe. But respect is earned. It is not given. It is hard to, and you should not have to, respect belief systems that are violent, that are against you, that are actively campaigning against you. So if with all these Christian groups out there that are trying to say that we're satanic or evil and all that, you don't have to respect that belief. And if the people of those beliefs are trying to push it against you, you don't have to respect them. But there are people of different beliefs that are not opposing to us, that are not seeking any ill will towards us. And there are many paths in the pagan umbrella as well. And it is very important that we respect their beliefs because we can learn from them. I said this before, my good friend Zavora on Kemetic Witchcraft. I was what they call a very tunnel vision person. I believed in, I'm going to learn everything there is about, Celtic paganism, Druidism, and anything that wasn't worth my time. Because of that, I missed golden opportunities to learn from Zbora. There are hundreds of different pagan paths that we all can learn from. It might not directly relate to what your beliefs are, but there is an aspect that you might be able to learn something from. And so you got to respect them, keep an open mind, and learn from it. And through that, you will have a better spiritual growth. Number 3 is follow your heart. If something seems wrong, there's usually a reason why it does. Okay, our intuition is our, that gut feeling. That's our heart telling us something. So if you are reading a book and some things are just not right about it, then maybe it is time to put that book away and grab another book. There might be a path that's asking you to do something that you are opposed to. Then you might need to walk away from that path. Okay? So you got to follow your heart, because if you are raised right, it will never lie to you. Number 2 is to be consistent. With making a whole bunch of rules for yourself, you are going to every once in a while come across a time where it's like, do I need to do this? And the answer is yes. We have too many people in this world that are instant gratification, and they're so wrapped up in the moment that they're not thinking big picture. Hey, I don't have to follow this, and it was a part of your belief system. But it was so that you fit in, or so that you can have maximum enjoyment during this little event. But if you are being inconsistent, you're wanting to say that you're a pagan, but you did this, you did that goes against what you believe in. Well, how much of a follower are you if you're doing stuff against your own beliefs? Okay, so we have to be consistent in our beliefs and in how we treat people. Consistency in how you follow rules is going to reflect strongly on the type of person you are. It's like raising children. If you change the rules every day, the children are going to be confused. They're not going to know what to expect from you, and it will cause more problems. So, be consistent. And the final rule that I have is number 1, make the commitment. This is like being consistent, but by gosh, if you're going to say on the Sabbaths, I am not going to eat meat, well then, don't eat meat on the Sabbaths. We have a lot of people who, just like being consistent, cannot make a commitment. Being on a spiritual path, you are required to show some form of commitment. If you believe that there are deities out there among your path, you cannot just go, and expect all this stuff to happen for you. It's like a video I made a while back ago. Don't treat the gods and goddesses like Pokemon cards. If you are going to follow a Celtic belief system, then you will accept the Celtic gods and goddesses as part of your spirituality, okay? Well, then you can't just go, oh man, I'm having a bad time on this. This person's bothering me. I need to take care of this. Let's call out Inanna. Inanna's not part of your belief system. You can call Caradwen, yes, but do not, ignore Caradwen for 9 months and then only call on her when you need her. You got to build a relationship, and a relationship requires commitment. The path is long. The path can be hard to follow at times, but it is the journey and the destination that matters. And you cannot achieve either if you do not have the commitment to walk the walk and talk the talk. So those are my 10 rules on spirituality. They could actually go for pretty much every religion that you want, because we're talking just general basic rules here. So please, if you have any that I missed, I would love to hear about it. Leave your comments below, and everybody take care, be at peace.